Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? How have you been? If you just relocated to the UK, tell me what has been happening with you guys. Well, for me, a lot has been happening. Like, it's been an absolute ghetto. It's been an absolute ghetto in here, but we are doing it, taking it one day at a time. So if you're new, you're welcome. My name is Toyosi and I share my experiences in the UK as an international student, and I also share tips and tricks on how to survive this adulting life in a strange man's land. So if this is something that you're interested in, just grab a cup of tea, your juice, anything, sit down, relax and enjoy, because I'm about to give you guys all the juices. Yesterday made it 1 month since I arrived here in the UK to my master's degree program. So I'll just be sharing with you guys today some of the things that I've learned so far. Number one thing that I would like to share with you guys is, especially for people that will be coming in subsequent times, you need to manage your expectations. Like, when you arrive here, it's not just, everything is not magic. Like, things are not just going to fall into place immediately. You need to manage your expectations, and also you need to plan ahead in terms of your accommodation, your feeding, how you're going to survive, because getting a job here, like getting a part-time job as a student, is like, it's the absolute girl. Like, it's a lot mentally, emotionally, it's a lot, and you might not really get what you want to start with. So you need to manage your expectations. If you're not able to get a job in your first week, your second week, or your first month, how do you want to survive? You need to plan all of that before coming. The number two thing that I would like to share with you guys is, you need to plan your finances. This I've had to learn the hard way. I've decided to forgive myself on all the financial blunders I made, all the financial mistakes I made in my first month, because I didn't know better, so I couldn't do better. But now I know better. So you need to plan your finances. Like, don't get carried away with money, and when you start thinking that, oh, this thing is £1, it's just £1, it's just £2, you won't realize how much you're spending. Next thing I'll be sharing is, learn to say no. This one, I had to learn the hard way as well, because anytime somebody says, okay, let's hang out, let's go, even when I'm tired, I would always say, oh, of course, sure, let's go. But then at the end of the day, I'm the one who suffers the consequences, because one, the time there, don't get me wrong, it's good to have fun, it's good to hang out with people, but not at the detriment of your own disadvantage or something. So you need to learn to say no to things that are especially not convenient for you, and you know within you. Don't allow enjoyment to kill you. Like, don't lose focus. So you need to learn to say no. Then for people that will be coming in the subsequent times, you need to get your accommodation sorted out. Like, it's very important for you to get your accommodation before you leave your country, especially if you do not have anybody here. Don't just think that, oh, when you get here, you're going to get it sorted out, because it's not that easy for you to just get it sorted out there. So it's better to try as much as possible to get your accommodation sorted out before leaving, and try as much as possible to make sure that whatever accommodation you are getting, it's somewhere that is close to your school, because you don't want to be traveling 2 hours, 3 hours just to get to school, and you have to go back and do that whole journey again. Like, it's a lot, because school is already a lot. It's mentally draining, and also if you are working as well, that's another draining exercise alone. And then to now combine traveling through and fro and all of that, it's just a lot. So I would advise anyone, if you want to get an accommodation, make sure you get something that is maybe like 30 minutes to school. If possible, get something that is trackable, because at least it saves you some coins in terms of transportation. You get to save on that if the distance from your house is not far from your school. So the next thing I'll be talking about is talking to people. Like, when you move here as a new person, you need to learn to talk to people a lot, because people are like your biggest resources here. You need to relate with people, because they are the ones that will point you to the right job, the things to do to help you with your academics and all of that. You don't want to isolate yourself here. Like, it's already a lot living alone, getting by the day, and then not having anyone to talk to or anything. So it's very important. People are like your biggest resources here, so you need to talk to people as much as possible. Don't worry, I know it's hard. If you're an introvert like myself, I know it's hard, but it's something that you need to do because you don't want to be slacking with information, and everybody knows that information is key. If you're not talking to people, if you're not relating to people, it's very possible that you are slacking on information that you need to move forward in your life or in your career. Next thing is time management. Oh my god, like this is a very fast-paced environment, especially for me. It's been a lot learning to manage time because yeah, you have to be quick. When they tell you 10 a.m., you have to be there 10 a.m. When they tell you 2 p.m., you have to be there 2 p.m. So you need to learn to manage your time. And also for academics as well, you have to learn to manage your time, organize your timetable and your work schedule in a way that allows you to study as well. Okay. The next thing I'll be sharing with you guys is have a proper life plan. Honestly, you need to have a proper life plan before moving here, because if you don't, you would easily get swayed away by things that are happening here. For example, like myself, sometimes when I make plans and things don't go the way I want them to go, I tend to feel lost a lot. So the fact that I have things written down somewhere, I always try to make references back to what I've written down, because that way it kind of puts me back in shape. So the next tip I'll be sharing with you guys is you have to be patient with yourself. Like if you just moved there and they are still struggling to figure things out, and you're probably still missing your bus or still entering the wrong buses and all of that, trust me, it's not just you, it happens to the best of us. I've gone through that stage as well, so I can easily tell you that it gets better with time. You just need to be patient with yourself. If you are finding it hard to figure things out right now, I can tell you that it gets better. So yeah, so that's it guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, as I have more interesting videos coming up very soon. If there's any video you would like me to shoot, you can also leave a comment below and I'll be sure to do that.